visiting from?
White County, Georgia.
Oh, Macon. Anytime anyone's from the eastern seaboard, I just consider that not that far away.
Yeah.
Because we have friggin' all over this planet. We're actually considered a big deal in some countries. Here it's like, yeah, it's just other people protesting, you know. You're gonna expect it in front of, like, when you go to, like, have you guys visited Congress yet? Yeah. Over there, there's like 15 different protesters that camp out there, but they all leave like by 6:30, 7 o'clock. We're basically the only permanent fixtures, you know, 24 hours a day since 1981, using our First Amendment rights that Ronald Reagan tried to take away. At that time, there was 26 groups in late 1983. And in 1984, the Olympics were coming to the USA, remember?
Yeah.
So, he wanted to make it look like everything was so squeaky clean in the United States that there would be no reason anybody would ever possibly think about protesting in the United States because everything was so perfect. This was nirvana. Why would you ever protest? So, he took everyone to the DC courts, and he won. So only 3 groups. Now, you guys are at least teenagers, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Only 3 groups had the balls to take Ronald Reagan to the courts of appeals. So he won again. We're the only group that had the huge balls to take him to the Supreme Court. So in the Supreme Court, the ruling was, Ronald Reagan, you are only the President of the United States. You cannot assert the Constitution. They have the right to freedom of speech, freedom of expression, the right to lawful assembly. You guys, anytime there's quote gather around somebody, and they have the right to a peaceful protest. So the only way we would be taken down in the ruling was if we become violent in our protests. We're peace protesters. Right? So that's not going to happen. Or if we abandon. 17 blizzards and 23 hurricanes later, we're still here. They were thinking we'd be gone, you know, because, as soon as there's like a hurricane, hurricanes, you guys are too important. The civilians of this planet are too important to us for us to abandon this. You know? We love you. I'm a U.S. citizen. I would hate it for any other country to come here and attack our civilian population. But I'm not a hypocrite. So I would hate any military to attack any civilian population of any country as well. I want world peace. Peace in the USA wouldn't be very peaceful because once it was, if our politicians said, okay, it's going to be peace in the USA, everyone's going to attack. War is military action. So why do they kill civilians in acts of war? Military against military. Now, I'm not one of these guys that doesn't think the United States should have a strong military. They should, in case of attack on our domestic soil. But to go all over the planet and start wars, which the United States does do. Vietnam never attacked the United States. Korea never attacked the United States. Panama never attacked the United States. Neither did Yugoslavia. Neither did Iraq. Even they concocted up a reason to go into Iraq that they were definitely going to find weapons of mass destruction. 6.5 years in Iraq with the USA's great central intelligence that they have, couldn't find one iota of evidence that they had ever engaged in even starting a weapons of mass destruction program. There's no evidence. They'll keep on claiming that it's there and they never went through with it once we got there. But there is no evidence that they ever found. And that's what Dick Cheney and that's what George Bush told Congress that they would find when Congress allowed permission for them to invade. So our taxpayers' money, it went to that instead of going toward our student education. Are you guys in public school or private school?
Public.
Okay, the United States the last 5 years has finished number 27, number 22, number 17, 29, and 23 in the world in public education at time of high school graduation. How does it feel to be sold out by your government? From 1945 through 1979, the United States never failed to finish number 1. So while these politicians that are in their 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s, while they were going to public school, if they went to public school, we were finishing number 1. But you guys, it's okay to only fund it enough to finish number 27 and number 29. That's why I say, how does it feel to be sold out by your own government? It's good. I graduated high school the last year that we remained number 1 in 1979. So luckily for me, but I don't think it's right to fund public education that horribly for your generation. They're always saying that you guys are the future, right? The future looks bleak when they think so little of you guys. They should pay teachers higher so that they can get the most talented teachers possible. Pay teachers 45, 48 grand a year. Keeping them just above poverty line. Yeah, that's what they think about you. That's what your government thinks about you. Some of you should be pissed off. Some of you should want to protest them. I care about you more than they do. I care about our military soldiers. They get promised in their GI Bill that they're going to have free education when they get back. They're going to have 0.9% home loans, and they're going to be taken care of their medical needs for the rest of their life. Anything medical that happened during wartime while they were serving. They come back, they get ignored by the VA. The VA, when the president says they don't know what's going on, the VA is the building right over there, the tall one, only 200 yards away from the White House.
Go ahead, let's go walk right out through here.
That's how much they care about you.
Let's go.
Okay, peace be with you guys.
You too.
All right?